This video was brought to you by the color Pedal Pusher. It's not a color that's used very often, although I don't know why, because it is a really pretty blue. So we're going to use it here and make this piece here look kind of royal-like. First order of business, make sure that the piece you're painting is clean. I am taking off the hardware here. I don't really like this kind of hardware, so a lot of older furniture have it. I'm just going to take it out and replace it. Find something better. So after taking off the hardware, I just sanded it with the light sandpaper where the hardware was, because there always seems to be a little bit of a ridge or something. So this smooths it out. Now time for this beautiful color, the Pedal Pusher. And I like it, I think, because it's a really pretty blue. Not only that, it reminds me of furniture that you might see in a French castle, maybe? So I have to tell you, when I get into something, I really get into something. And at the moment, I am a little obsessed with kings and queens and how they lived their lives and how they were able to do the things that they did and how they got away with a lot of stuff. Holy moly. But the furniture was beautiful nonetheless, and I'm wanting to make this look like a piece that came from a kingdom, castle, and it just came from the past, and it's rugged a little bit, and but still has that majestic feel to it. So I feel that Pedal Pusher is a perfect color to start off with. So because furniture that would come from any kingdom, castle, place would be ornate, I decided that we needed to add some mold to this piece right here. And this is trim 1 from IOD, Iron Orchid Design, and I decided that I would add this to the piece. And it's going to look kind of like it did come from the past, because it's going to be imperfectly perfect, and that's just what I am looking for. And I am going to glue this on with wood glue. That's the best way to glue these molds. And what is royal furniture without a little bit of gold, right? So here I am just going over the molds, now that are glued onto the drawer, with Pennies from Heaven from DIY Paint. And this just kind of gives it that royal touch. So then I decided to add some of the green wax from the DIY Paint line to kind of tone down the Pennies from Heaven, because that was just a little bit too bright for me. Okay, so this isn't royal enough unless I add some roses. It isn't ornate enough with the gold and the Pedal Pusher color. So I added some IOD stamps. I used the flower ones, and I will put the name to this in the description below. But I figured, you know, the blue and the gold and the pretty roses would kind of make it look more like it came from a French castle. So I added some of the white, and then I added some Salty Kiss on top of the white and just blended it. I like a lot of colors, so to just have a few colors was a little hard for me. And then it was just all about just adding in and filling in where I thought things were needed. So, you know, Salty Kiss on the top with white blending in, and some of the copper patina, adding that in, and adding some more of the green wax on top of that, and then adding the green wax in, you know, certain areas of the furniture, not everywhere. I don't want everything to look perfect, but imperfectly perfect is how I like things. It's more realistic to me than to have something that looks incredibly perfect. So the very last thing to do is to seal, and I chose to seal with white wax and the green wax. I mixed the white and the green on the top of this piece just to give it, I don't know, I like the way that it blended together and it wasn't one solid green or one solid white wax color, and it just, I don't know, it just looked like a more worn piece of furniture, I guess. So as far as the hardware goes, I found something that I did like better, and I did add a little bit of the copper patina to it, and it was good to go, except for that in the photo in the end when you see this piece all done up, I kind of have it on upside down, which I was made aware of by my husband. So we did, if you were to come in the shop, you would see that the hardware is then put on the right way and not upside down.